Hello again folks, welcome back to some more Landric Plays Hand of Fate 2. Today I am going to be giving it another go at the deal with the devil. We are going to see if we can get through it, ideally with the gold token, hopefully if nothing else with the silver one, although that is going to require a choice on our part because I think if we go for the gold one we stand a good chance of just failing altogether, but we shall see what we shall see. We've acquired a whole lot more interesting cards since the last time we did this, so you know, we're in with a good chance, I think.
I envy your friends. It has been an eternity since I traveled with like-minded associates.
So, all of our companions have been waylaid mysteriously. Aha. Blah, blah, blah. Can't get into the underneath, so that's a shame. Oh look, we get taken to, what was it, Lord Attilio? Apollyon, there we go. So, oh look, he gives us a lovely ring. Lovely, we'll have that. And just, you know, says hello, and if we need anything, we'll just pop in and say hello. So, I guess let's just pop along and do that, and I'm sure there will be nothing nothing that comes of this. It'll all be fine. We'll do a little game. Look, let's, oh look at that. Was it this one? Oh, it was. Fancy that. So he gives us some blessings. This is a very good one, and this will be very useful to us at the end. First hit, yeah, I mean that one's fine. It's a blessing, so it's nothing to sniff at. This one also fantastic, and this one less useful because we don't actually have any companions. But oh well. Back to the underneath. Ooh, the Grey Traveller. So he's going to help us subvert the devil's intentions, although he's doing it for his own ends, I think. So we're going to make a magical potion to save our soul. And if we're good, we can give it to him instead. So what do we want? So we've got a shield that will reveal 2 random encounters at the start of each map. Not super useful, but not terrible. Bullseye, which helps us with those gambits, and Odysseus Charm. Create an aura while active, gain +1 food for enemy defeated. That's pretty good. So it'll replace our crossbow, and I'd quite like to use the crossbow, but that's probably 100% stronger. So here's the High Priestess. She says, well done for gathering all of those blessings. It must have been very hard work, and yes, it absolutely was. Now who are we after? We are after, oh yes, that's right, the mage with the magically glowing arm. We have to become extremely famous, and currently we're not. So, we'll wander over. Alright, maybe we'll wander around here first.
A home for artifacts rare and fabulous. Also a cave of treachery and deceit.
So this is the latest in our quest chain of, what was it? We met a thief, we helped him rob a caravan, we found a treasure map, we wandered around the desert for a bit, and then we finally got here. This hidden oasis was once the home of a great magician, Merrick exclaims, or explains. His secrets are said to be lost, but I am sure they can be found. Your reward cannot be much further. The flickering light of your torch reveals rows of magical treasure as you enter the secret vault of a long-dead magician. This can only end well for us, I'm sure. This chamber is rumoured to hold items of great power, Merrick explains. The ancient relics and ornaments shimmer quietly under a layer of dust. Take your pick. Okay, good thing we got those blessings.
Back to the bones. I hope you have learned to be their master.
Excellent. Bang on 17.
Victory. You are learning.
The item you selected glows with inner power as you pick it up. The hero's call. It is more beautiful than I had ever imagined. Merrick grabs it hastily from you. This item will finally allow me to sway the guild. I'm sorry, my friend, he says as he puts the artifact in his cloak. You are a great pupil, and you've played your part, but now you are only a loose end. I am shocked that Merrick has betrayed us. But that's alright, that's why we have our trusty sword to make sure we get our artifact back. We didn't rob that poor innocent caravan just for nothing, that's for sure. So, Merrick the Thief. The city breeds quick hands and hard hearts. So, this unfortunately renders our special artifact slightly moot because there's only one of them. But, I mean, hey, one extra food is better than no extra food as long as I actually remember to use it. These silencers are always very slippery. There we go. There's our extra food. Ooh, right through the noggin. Yeah, the Thieves Guild silencers are particularly tricky, especially when you haven't got the quick dual weapons. So we took a lot of damage there, more than I'd like. It seems I underestimated you. From the first day you caught me back in... He's talking very clearly for somebody that's just been stabbed through the head. From the first day I met you, I should have known that you'd best me in the end. The young thief winces as he pushes the artifact towards you. Take it. It is yours. So we got the hero's call.
A moment of history and a cloud of death.
So this lets us effectively summon a whole volley of arrows, and we can reuse it as many times as we want, but, you know, we'll stick with our sort of legendary item for now.
A reward well earned.
And we get a token, which is always good. Alright, let's wander this way. That's the Traveller again. You have glimpsed your doom. The curse is in the cards. So we have to strike the creature, take the horn, and then we'll be able to craft that magical potion. We don't really need anything from you. I suppose I could sell some of the artifacts that we don't actually need.
Next time,
Hello.
Bring more food.
Oh, excellent. We get fully healed. Hill transporters right to the end. Then we find out that we can't actually move to the next level, so we'll have to wander all the way back. Okay, so I should have gone there first. Oh well. Oh, we can't revisit the shop. That's annoying. I thought we could. Okay, so he has bards sing our praises all throughout the kingdom, and then we get to... Oh gosh, however will we pick? So not only is Ariadne trying to help us, the Guardian Angel is, but no, I think we were fine that time. There we go, look at all that fame and glory. So now, hop, 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 there we go. So now we'll, yeah, we'll dispose of this evil mage by taking him safely with us. So now we have to pay the Thieves Guild for, I think it's Kolbjorn. Cool, so we'll wander over there. I wonder if we'll meet anyone on the way. Cool, so we can ask for health, wealth, harvest, glory, luck. Just request any blessing. Steady heart. Huge failure is considered failure. I mean, that's hopefully not something we'll actually need, but it's certainly not terrible. I'm going to be blessed for good harvest. Just oh, there are no food blessing cards in the deck. Fine. Just because we're low on food, that would have been nice. Luck? Let's go with luck. There we go. I quite like that card. An extra +2 on dice gambits is always very nice. There we go. Here's the Traveller. Ask what is required next. So the next thing we need... that's right, he takes one of the blessings. I don't... oh, so Allies Return would be... well, I mean, has a use now, so we can get rid of that. Steel Opener is the first strike against Empire, so yeah, I'm happy to get rid of that. Steady Heart, huge failure is considered failure. Hopefully we won't need this, so I can get rid of that. And I think we need to get rid of one more, so we'll get rid of this one, because the other three are really, really good still. So I'm glad we got those 2 extra blessings there, because... whoop, oh yeah, we're also out of food.
Damage will persist unless you can find a meal to relieve yourself.
Let's defend Hansel. Because why not? And And hopefully we have enough food until we reach Lord Apollyon, and I'm sure, or rather, we've got enough health to survive the starvation damage until we reach Lord Apollyon, and then he'll fully heal us, and, you know, he'll probably give us a little bit of food as well, because he seems such a nice guy. So I think this is the first time we've actually used this shield. Made of light elven wood, may save... Okay, so it's just a quicker shield, I guess. So the other problem with this, the artifact that we've got at the minute, is it sort of incentivizes us to spread the damage out across them so we can beat them all while the aura is active. So we don't necessarily get the benefit of them all being out of the fight as quick as possible. There we go. So did we get one there or did we get two? I mean, one's still better than nothing, but it would have been nice to have gotten all three of them while the aura was active. Just the one. Search Hansel, stop the Northerners escaping. Search Hansel. Aha, so we get his token. There we go. Nice. You discover Hansel to be wearing an item that might explain his recent run of good luck. So we get the Imperial Armour, which helps us shuffle less as well, and it's also, you know, much higher defense, so we'll wear that. So we discreetly slink off. Oh, hello, fancy seeing you here. So he gives us a healing potion, that's very nice. We don't have any gold. Will you lend me some? No, but he'll gamble for some. Oh, would you look at that? We guessed right. So he gives us 150 gold, which we can go and give away. We are still technically starving, but not the end of the world. There we go. So now's the interesting thing, because I have put a card in the deck that might be able to plug this gap. So we will see what happens. So first, how will we ever do that? Ah, excellent, Goblin Town. We'll visit the Gold Mountain, because of course we will. Get a whole bunch of extra gold, so some gold for you. And this is actually going to be really useful for getting the gold token from this quest, because I think the next thing we need to buy is an angel feather or something like that. So explore Goblin Town. Ooh. So I don't think we'll take your help for this one, just in case we need you later. Hey, success! An ancient goblin, wrinkled as a prune, is selling an array of teas by the bank of the pungent river that runs through the town. He places a bag in your hand and shakes his little head when you offer payment. I am happy knowing that the tea will either strengthen you greatly or kill you. That's so nice of him. Ah, so we get some food. Perfect. Emergency horns blare an alarm throughout the city, reverberating off the cabin walls. You pack your things and hurry towards the nearest exit, the black gas encroaching ever closer, so off we run.
I've been toying with new cards and new concepts. This one, while unassuming, offers a world of potential.
It certainly does, because would you look at that? Now we have a path. Aha, the general store. I don't think there's anything we need from here, although we might as well sell... You know what, I'm going to sell this. I don't actually want it. It's kind of nice, but not as useful to me necessarily as either of these, so we'll get rid of the crossbow as well. Because why fire one arrow when you can fire hundreds? And the rest I think we'll keep. Now, is there anything that we could buy that would be useful to us? So you've got Ward of the Innocent, which we've already seen, and the Bullseye, which we probably don't need. So I think we'll just buy some food just because we can. Actually no, I'm going to keep the gold in case we need it. Because we're going to need to buy that angel feather. There we go, blah blah blah, feather of an angel. Trade for an angel feather. Do I want to help for this one? Yes. I'm going to try and maximise our chance of success. Oh, right, because we've got our armour that minimises the shuffle. That was quite easy. So we actually managed to get it basically for free, so we didn't need to stack up on the gold.
Patience. Do not move too quickly, for haste breeds only failure.
So I don't think we need to deliberately fail this. I think we can decide to give it to him, and we'll see what happens.
Nicely timed.
We'll ask him to explain himself. I was like you once, full of purpose and an inflated sense of destiny, Theophilus says bitterly. I dared to stake my soul upon a card game. I've been enslaved since before the Empire formed, before even the Dragon Slayers waged their war. I have seen and done things that would drive you to madness. Without that vial, I shall suffer countless lifetimes more. So we can drink the contents of the vial, but we can give him the vial. You give it to me willingly? I do not know your every deed and exploit, hero, but I do know this is the greatest mercy you will ever perform. So we give him the potion that will free him from his deal. I now have one last game to play that I may win my freedom, he says as he fades away. And we don't need to go and wager our soul anymore, we can just try and get straight here.
The endless wastes have their own way of focusing the mind. You begin to notice the more subtle nuances.
So as long as we can defeat whatever's in this final room, we should be just fine. Oh, hey, would you look at that? We are extremely lucky today. I mean, we're starving, but
to resolve things now.
You are spotted as you approach a remote but well-guarded Empire fort. A call to arms rises from the walls as twin ballistas stall your advance. Ah, so we lose half our life. Imperial soldiers block the path ahead. Okay, that's a lot of troops, and doing it with 50% health is not ideal, but luckily we started with quite a lot. I suppose it's because Apollyon keeps healing us to full health. It's only fair that we take some damage right before the final fight. Okay, I have not seen them before. Henricus the Warden, loyal to the Emperor and unforgiving in battle. Heavily armoured, a knight can easily turn the tide of battle. Use bash to break their armour. Yeah, you don't say. Luckily we've got our horn, which isn't quite ready yet. Okay, so we've got some muskets at the back, so we'll smash our way through you. And I think we'll try and take these out first. Aha, our horn is ready actually, so let's just... Ow. Oh. So we can't use the horn if we've just been attacked? Now that's quite useful. I think we're definitely going to need to whittle some of these down first though. Might as well use our artifact as much as we can get away with. Gotta remember that I can actually parry these now I've got a shield. I don't know if it... Oh, it does still damage them despite their armor, that's useful. Oop. Gotta not get too cavalier with taking damage. Despite how lucky we've been, we still only have a certain amount of health, and it's getting lower all the time. So we'll get you back up and into the fight. Because everyone we kill means there's one less person to do a little bit of damage to us. There we go. Just got to make sure we block and dodge at the right times, like that. Or not like that. Oh, okay. Oh, if we lose this, I'm going to be furious. gone quiet now because I'm concentrating. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Alright, just him left. I'm almost tempted to just stay behind Ariadne and let her do this. Come on, you can do it. No! Come on! Oh, I swear I parried that one. Oh, that's so infuriating.
An end to your life and to your struggle.
So we got a couple of tokens. So we get the hero's call. And we get... what else do we get? Ah, the Ring of Concentration, so that's kind of nice. A couple of extra bits and pieces that will help us do this next time, but at least now we know how we can do this and that we can do this. We were so close to getting both those tokens. If I'd have just been a fraction of a second quicker with that parry, he was on absolutely no... oh, I am very, very frustrated by that. I think I'm going to immediately give it another go, but you will have to wait until next episode to see that. Let's hope we do better next time. See you then. Bye-bye.